last session, which was longer ago than I would have preferably liked, we had a bit of downtime in which you guys learned some stuff about the process by which the Yuan-Ti are transforming the people of the city. And you also did some more... how shall I say it? Warning of the people, kinda. And doing so called the attention of a professor from the academy who gave you the spells that you are working on now. A particular type of transmutation that this professor is interested in. For now, however, the news of the danger that the Yuan-Ti pose to the people are now spreading a little bit more beyond your control. So there may be some changes to the story along the way, but you know, you can't control every step of the dissemination. However, you do on the next day, the 23rd, you do receive word from your people in the Gilded Bazaar. You collective, of course. Of disturbances seemingly caused by your previous activity of having disrupted the transformation act. So, what would you like to do?
Investigate the disturbance.
Yeah.
By yourselves, or are you bringing anyone with you?
Did it specify what kind of disturbance we got?
Well, I don't have that map. Hold on. Slightly unprepared.
And would you say we would have gotten like a long rest?
Hold on. I had to leave my headphones. What were you going to say?
Would you say we would have gotten a long rest so
yes.
I can like change my spells?
Yes.
Or, okay.
So there's this.
I want to get that the new spell.
This one.
I want to play around with it.
You can also add the cantrip. As an extra cantrip. Where
cantrip. That's the level 3 spell. Okay, so let's give it a moment.
So in specifically in the Artifice Avenue section of the Gilded Bazaar, which is in the south central area, there have been a few more, how do I say this, rackets than usual. A little bit too much issue with protection money with certain gangs and other organizations similar to yours, but not quite necessarily. And your informants have seen a few of the more humanoid Yuan-Ti around when those happen. So,
and these rackets, I assume, like has like gone like physical. Like, are we talking about like a fighters broke out or a small disagreement, verbal exchanges, or
a few, shall we say, policy changes by the by the yuan-ti have led to discontent among the artisans, workers, people of the Gilded Bazaar. And these disagreements have turned violent on occasion.
Has with the information we got, have we known if there's like any like has it gone far enough where like someone has like been like badly injured or even close to death?
Well, you can make an espionage check if you would like.
Is that right? Is that all right, team? How about, is that right, Fox?
Sure.
Fine by me.
And that's just a D20 plus, what was our espionage?
Plus your espionage, I believe. Well, why don't we look at the sheet? It should be out here.
Yeah, it's like, where's the sheet?
That's what it's called. And there it is. Your espionage is a +3. So D20 +3.
Oh, 5. All right.
5. Not great. Not great. Yeah, you have some information about some violence, probably given the nature of what you've encountered with the yuan-ti before. Probably some people got hurt, or killed, or taken and transformed. You're not exactly sure which.
Alright, I assume we're having like this discussion, or at least we have this discovery, and we're just all together at like Theron's brewery.
Seems
Or
likely, yes. You could be having this discussion amongst yourselves elsewhere and be informed there, but I don't know. It's up to you.
guys,
Yeah, the question right now is, do we go in there loud or quiet?
I mean, I'm
I have my opinions on that matter.
I'm open for either. Though I
mean-
prefer to not be spotted.
I mean, I can go in there, loud in quotations, and see if I can draw anyone out. If you guys want to,
Do you want to do one of your performances and the rest of us see if there's anyone suspicious in the crowd?
basically?
That could work. I think I might bring Jesus for that one.
All right.
By the way, DM,
Yes.
you said Jesus is the same race as me, right?
Yes.
Which cantrip does he know?
Good question. I don't know.
Good question.
Which
Let
cantrips do
me
you
just
have?
give him one real quick.
Which cantrips do you? Is it from the particular list or just any cantrip?
If he's a high elf, he has any one wizard cantrip.
Wizard cantrip. Let's see. No. Cantrip. Wizard.
You heard it here first. Elves are born nerds.
Yeah. But only the high
And
ones.
he is a executioner rogue. So I would say that he probably has Hmm. 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 What an interesting process this is.
I'm sorry.
No, that's okay. I'd say he has minor illusion.
Fun. Good to know, thank you.
Because it has helped him in the past to get away with some things. So, you want to bring Jesus with you?
Yeah, I think he's the right man for a somewhat stealthy operation.
Very well. Can I... No, that's not what I wanted to do. Alright, never mind. Okay, anything else? Anyone else? What's the plan, people?
But yeah, I'm gonna make it known. Like, yeah, I'll probably just go over there and do one of my performances as I've done to many other districts, and see if I can draw any. And this time, I'm gonna make it like really like kind of outrageous. I'm gonna exaggerate some more things.
Okay.
and and just basically try to get try to draw a lot of attention. That's basically what I'm gonna do over there.
All right.
Oh, okay.
So, there's a few plazas. Well, one, two. Yeah. There's two specific public squares where you are most likely to get more attention. So going with the most central one, I assume. Go ahead and make a performance check and use any resources you would like. By which I mean spell slots if you want to make more illusions.
Yep. No worries. I'm probably just gonna use like major image, so and then just fabricate the image into a bunch of things, or a giant a person turned into like a snake, basically. But yeah, I'm gonna use like third level minor, not minor, major illusion spell. There you go.
Major image.
Yeah. Yeah, major image. Not.
Okay.
Yeah, major image.
What level?
Level 3.
Level 3. You keep it.
Oh, okay, great.
So that's your level 3.
And
so, performance check with advantage because of major image.
Where's my performance? Okay. 18.
18. Nice. The rest of you, what are you doing?
Just before the performance, I want to pop comprehend languages, just in case, so that I understand anything.
Okay. Comprehend languages, what level is it?
First level.
First level, that is, you keep it, that's your first level.
Okay. And I want to just be in the crowd, see if anyone is looking either suspicious or snaky.
Okay.
And if they are, investigate further.
Okay. So, very well. Theron?
Slap me in like the shadows in an alleyway. I'm gonna be observing
All right, make a stealth
everything
check.
that's going on, making sure no city individuals are gonna make moves.
Stealth check, please.
Sure. 18.
18.
That was.
This being a place full of businesses, there is no shortage of places to hide, where people either don't look or don't pay attention, or the number of factors that contribute to not being noticed. So, with a special performance by Kaida, Christoph, make a perception check with advantage because Jesus is helping you.
Okay. Perception. That's 12. That's dirty 20.
Dirty 20, nice. You see Kaida quickly begins to gather up a fairly reasonable crowd. People coming in out from their businesses, sort of stopping work a little bit to see what's going on. Why is such a great it's such a big deal that they don't usually get this type of performances out here at this time of year anyway. So Kaida, you do gather a lot of attention with a dirty 20, Christoph and Jesus. There are a few people who do seem to be paying attention but are not like gathering close. You're not sure if they are snake people or just wary.
Can I get within 30 feet of most of them without straying too far from the crowd?
Yes, you can.
In that case, I would like to. First, I want to pop disguise self on myself to look like. What kind of people are around this place?
Mostly. Well, no, not mostly. It's like 60-40 workers and customers. So, a number of people with. Let's see, what's nearby? A lot of merchants, a few silversmiths, a few people in traditional Arpago attire, because there's a Little Tokyo basically like 2 streets over.
Then I'll just look like your average merchant, like not pompous or anything, just like, yeah, sure, that guy gets around, he has a bit of money.
Now, is comprehend languages concentration?
No, it's not concentration.
It's not, okay, good.
Both of them last for an hour, but
Nice.
compared languages probably has a couple minutes fewer.
Mm-hmm.
That is like the once per day feature from my. Yeah. And after that, I start getting closer and try and detect thoughts.
Okay.
Just surface level for now. That one is level 2.
Level 2. You don't keep that.
Okay.
So you still have a chance to keep another. Detecting thoughts at a surface level, there is, from Kaida's side, a sort of enthusiastic confusion. Mostly people asking, "Oh, I don't know what this is or why it's here, but it's nice, it's good, it's entertaining." From this other group of people, however, you do get a sense of who is this person, why are they here, a lot more suspicion and inquiry.
Give me a second, I need to read detect thoughts.
Meanwhile, Theron, you were hiding and looking out for what? Remind me?
Yeah, I just want to keep an eye out for anyone possibly trying to make a move.
Okay. You do keeping an eye out on Christoph and Kaida and Jesus. You do see them. You do see Christoph disguise himself and approach a particular group of people who, indeed, do not seem quite as enthused as the rest of them.
I will also try to approach, but in stealth.
All right.
As you do.
Let's keep your initial stealth, because you haven't really done anything to be not stealth, I don't think. You can get reasonably close, not quite close enough to hear. They are whispering amongst themselves. As Kaida continues his performance. Kaida, some people do do you have like anywhere for people to give you money, or it's just like a
Yeah, I just have like I mean, I'm not really doing it for money.
No, but
But-
nevertheless, you do get 2 extra gold in mostly coppers and silvers.
I'm like, oh, okay, thank you. Because I'm gonna like,
Usually, the performances that are here are state sponsored from other places, so there's not an expectation that they need to be paid. So they don't give you as much as maybe you think they might give other people, or in other
Don't worry.
places.
Yeah, I don't have that expectations of getting paid, but at least I got something, so that's
You
all.
did. You did. It's a few nice meals. Christoph, what are you reading with the tech thoughts?
I will not go in deeper yet because I found out that they will know either way. What do these people look like? Are they also merchants or workers or anything like that?
They're not all the same. There is a couple merchants. One looks like some kind of blacksmith or other metal worker.
And there's
a few
sorry,
people who
carry
are
on.
just in normal clothing. Make a investigation check because you're trying to discern more about their appearance.
That is a 15 plus investigation. Oh wow, that's a dirty 20 again.
Dirty 20. Okay, Jesus is not much help as he is good at investigation, but he rolled super low. So dirty 20. Having a closer look, in particular at the one that looks like a smith, it is very clearly a disguise, as he is not. Let's put it like this: a real blacksmith would be dirtier on the neck, hands, and other exposed skin.
Okay. In that case, I quietly tell Jesus to flank them. Those are not those are not what they appear to be. And I myself, while Tech Thoughts is still up, it only has a minute, so I don't even know if this still works. I want to approach these people openly, not hostile.
Okay.
Just going towards them.
All right. So Jesus makes a show of trying to get a better look and subtly moving over to the other side. And you approach. What do you do? Theron, you see this happen as well.
I still in my merchant look put in my wolf's end. Ridiculous this performance is, right, folk? I mean, snakes in the city that I've never heard such a stupid tale before. What do you think about this?
One of the other people, one that looks more like a customer than a merchant or a worker, does say, well, I mean, it's not unheard of to have plagues, I guess, but this is transforming people. Yeah, it's silly. It's silly. The Tech Thoughts surface level does go along with it, but there is a sense of guardedness about the whole thing.
Okay. Do I get any just general reactions from them, other than
just general apprehension, and also with the Tech Thoughts, they are subtly judging you, see if you're one of them. The one that looks like a blacksmith is he does mention, well, I remember my grandfather told me about an old plague of toads that approached from the sea, but this is not the same, is it?
Do I get a feeling that this is some sort of code?
Make an insight check.
Oh
Or
boy,
history.
I'm good at those. I am so stupid at finding the. I'll go with history.
History, okay.
That's a 9.
9. I mean, there have been a number of adversities faced by the city over the years. A plague of toads is not too outrageous of a thing as far as things that could go wrong in a fantasy setting.
Yes. This is. I know, like, plagues of creatures happen sometimes, but I mean, come on, like, this is just ridiculous. We should we call someone, make him go away?
Theron, would you like to make an insight check?
Yes, please save me.
Inciting.
Yes.
As a 23.
23, nice. You do, though you sense there is still some apprehension between this group of people and Kristoff, you do seem to notice that they have slightly lowered their guard about him.
Okay.
So whatever Kristoff seems to be doing, it appears to be working. Jesus, still trying to like go over to the flank, is now completely on the other side.
Is my illusion still up?
How long does it last?
Lasts just, I believe, just a minute. Let me take
Just a
look
minute?
at it.
That doesn't sound right.
Oh yeah, sorry, not minute. 10 minutes. There,
10
I'll do
minutes,
10
yeah,
minutes.
there you go.
That's a long time.
You do get the sense that it will be over soon.
Okay, because like I was gonna transform my illusion into whoever it is now to transfer into like one of those it was like one of those snake beasts that we fought in the little heist thing.
The lizard ones?
Yeah, I forgot.
Okay,
I don't know what their names were, but it was the one we fought when we were sneaking into the other building or brewery.
Yeah, my competition.
Yeah, the competition brewery thing, and we found it in the basement, along with I think several others.
What were those? I don't remember.
I don't know what their names was.
I believe they were the same kind of like pseudo lizard thing, because you
Like,
fought you fought Yuan Ti with snake bottom half. You know that there's like top snake headed, and the other ones, the lizard ones.
Yeah, because like I know we fought like this, like I thought it was like some kind of beast.
Yeah.
But I don't know what the name of the beast is.
I'll check the archives and see what it was later. But I'm gonna turn my illusion, because I can change my illusion however I want it, before it runs out, to turn into like into that again lizard beast, Yuan-Ti beast thing, and try to like just frighten the crowd a little bit just before it disappears. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And your efforts succeed. There's like a number of gasps from most people. Obviously, the people that Kristoff is now entreating with are none too amused.
As he does that, I actually want to try and fake a look of a slight gasp of exasperation in the look of, oh fuck, they know about that. If that's possible.
Make a deception check.
Yes. Deception. That is a 19.
19. Yeah, no. It's not so much like a gasp, but more of like a look and like a posture thing that you try to give off, as in something has been found out that you didn't want found out.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm going for.
And also make an insight check. See how the others react to you. Theron, you may as well.
Good.
If you are keeping
Oh, that was so fucking lucky. Dirty 20.
Dirty 20, nice.
14.
14, not as nice.
Yeah.
Given that Kristoff has his back to you, you can't even see what he did. But Kristoff, you do notice that they give you a knowing look. It's like, ah, yes, okay, one of us.
Perfect.
One of us.
Do I know where Theron is at all?
I don't know, Theron. Did you tell anyone where you were going? Or do you say, I'm gonna hide?
I'm pretty sure I would just tell them that I would be around,
Yeah.
but no specifics.
Yeah, I have no idea where the hell you guys are.
In that case, is there any way that I can see Jesus?
Yes, Jesus you see because he has remained in your sight.
Okay.
And has followed what you told him to do, which is flank.
In that case, would I know him enough to give him a signal without talking to him? I guess?
He is a rogue. He does understand that sort of thing.
I would try my best to give him a signal to just make clear these are snakes.
Okay.
If possible, without being found out.
No, you can definitely signal that these are the people you were looking for.
Okay, perfect.
With the final jump scare, the crowd eventually settles down and starts applauding and cheering and slowly dispersing, people going back to their business.
I just gave a deep bow and then just start to kind of just wait for the cloud to disperse.
You do notice also some city guard off in the distance, just looking, making sure there's no fights that break out all of a sudden.
Mm-hmm.
The group that you are with, Kristoff, begins to split. The blacksmith-looking fellow back to work.
Of course, things to sell. I just go roughly into the direction of a random market, pretending I know where I'm going. And turning into an ally once I think I'm out of sight and dropping disguise self.
Alright. Theron, you can see that Kristoff and Jesus go off in a southern? Yes. Direction from where you are, and Kaida, now that the crowd is dispersing, you see this as well.
Mm-hmm.
So, what do you guys do?
I'm just gonna hop down and start picking up some of the the coins that were tossed at me.
2 gold and 5 silver.
All right.
Well, it's all gold. It's all copper and silver, but in total, it's
okay. 2 gold and 5 silver. Good. I'll put that in my sheet.
As Kristoff, I meet up with the rest. And actually, no, there's probably still people around. I wait telling them until later.
Alright.
Wait, does Theron meet up with us?
I mean, I assume so, yeah.
Yes.
Alright.
Actually, scrap what I said. I can just send a message. No one else will hear that. I'll send a very quick message to both Kaida and then Theron, just saying that extra crowd that was to the side, 100% snakes. Because with message, only me and the recipient will hear it.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Now, do you know where we went? Now, do we know where they went off?
They went in different directions. One went from here to the north. Wait, no, because this is backwards. Northeast. One to the west. Jesus. And 3 others went south.
Okay.
And the place where you were initially reported to have the disturbances is south.
All right, south it is.
All right, you guys are just going in that direction, or what?
Well, I'm gonna be going that direction after I picked up all the coin. This could be frolicking over there.
Frolicking. All right. Walking through Shield Street and into Artifice Avenue, you find a number of workshops and studios, shall we say, full of a number of. You guys ever seen like kinetic statues?
No.
No, statues, yes, but like they have different like moving parts and they have certain patterns. Hold on, cannot let
Freddy
you guys,
Fazbear.
Cannot. No, that's an automaton.
Oh, those things.
It's not the bite of.
Oh my god. Let's throw this in general. Things like that that move and have certain.
Oh right, like so, like what is it? Like in the wind, they end up catching. It'll,
Yeah,
like, turn
that
in on
sort of thing.
themselves.
What was it called? What was the? I'm trying to think of the. I don't remember.
Things like this as well. Does that work? Oh, it doesn't work.
What the hell is that?
It looks like it's
isn't
AI
that some-
generated.
It's not. It's from a video game.
Yeah, it's from Warframe.
Yeah, I was about to say, is that Warframe?
Yeah, like Iatans, like moving things, moving sculptures. There's a
Okay.
number of places that make this sort of thing in this area. Anyway, someone was gonna ask something, or maybe not.
Not me. I was just going down south.
All right, you're going down south. There's that. There is.
I'll let Christoph know that I'm just going down south too.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll just follow him. Don't really have any of my own plans right now.
There is a number of just trinket shops. Kaida, you have heard that this is a place to buy like lesser magic items that just like look nice, not necessarily much function in terms of combat necessarily, but like small enchanted things that artificers who are not too satisfied with academia make. And other such things.
Mm-hmm.
And this is where you had initially heard reports of disturbances, and you do see a few businesses that are closed when they shouldn't be, for reasons that are yet to be determined.
And when you say they are closed, is it like a closed sign, like a sign that says closed, or is it just
and shut?
Barred and
like
shut.
The windows have been papered over and.
Oh, it's like out of business.
Like out of business.
Okay, so
but
I'm just gonna.
But like places that. This is prime real estate. These places don't stay closed for long.
Real estate. But I'm just gonna go to just one of the artificials, whatever buildings or places that's either nearby, close, and then I'm just gonna. Well, first I'm just gonna ask what they have. What odds and trinkets.
You walk into a shop called Granny's Little Gifts.
No.
All right.
And you see who must probably be the granny, like an old dwarvish woman. Given the
you
age,
Granny?
Given the age of dwarf, she's probably in her 300s. And she was just like, "Oh yes, I am." I don't know how to make an old woman dwarf voice.
No worries.
What can I do for you, dear?
What do you have in stock?
Oh, a little bit of everything. Small gifts, small trinkets, small baubles. What are you looking for?
May I see? Just something to bedazzle the crowd. I'm a performer. I just did a performance. Up north here in the what was it? One of the major town squares or major squares. So something that I can again catch the eye of the crowd maybe a little bit more or improve my performances. Just things that look nice.
Well, I have a few things that maybe could be entertaining. She starts rummaging around through boxes and crates and chests. Pulls out a number of colorful rods. These are they were specially made by a friend many years ago for entertaining his children, but they weren't really fans.
Are these like glow sticks?
Not quite. I have sticks that glow, but these are. Looks around. Well, I guess this place could use a cleanup anyway. Takes a blue stick and waves it around, mutters a few words, and it shoots out glowing snowflakes. That vanish within a few seconds.
Snowflakes.
There is this one. Pulls out a red one. Mutters similar words. There's a couple of differences. And shoots out like tiny little embers. These
cool.
are like, they're just for show, really. They're not much practical use for anyone else. There's different types, as you can see.
When you say like they kind of like shoot out like these like snowflakes or embers, are these like kind of like is this like a constant like spurts of embers or snowflakes? Or is it like a slow fall of?
It's like an initial burst that then slowly falls.
Okay.
These are itemized particle effects.
Okay. What color? What colors do you have besides red and blue, or are these the only colors?
No, I have this yellow one that shoots like gold powder. Makes it all sparkly. This one stays on the ground actually for a little bit longer than the rest. I have this one that creates a number of fireflies. I have a. This one isn't all that great. This one covers you with. And she puts her fingers in quotes, cobwebs, sort of. It's a little unsettling. The kids didn't like it.
Cobwebs.
Here, let me give you a demonstration.
No.
And she points it at herself. And it basically looks like. How do I explain this? It looks like she is covered in glowing lines of light that do sort of resemble spider webs. But they fade after a few seconds.
Oh no.
I have different thoughts, but all right.
The intrusive thoughts one.
Let's see.
if Christoph was behind me, had detect thoughts on, you wouldn't understand. But
and of course, this one is a little bit more potent. It's a looks you up and down. Are you a wizard of any kind?
Oh yeah, I am. Yes, I'm a wizard. I hail from the what's it? The School of Illusion, or the spell.
Oh, excellent. Well, then I feel like I should. Well, no, I don't think this is illusion. This one is a little. It's meant to replicate a particular spell. Maybe you've heard of it, Fairy Fire?
Ah. Mm-hmm.
This one has a few more limitations, but it is technically more powerful.
And Gran, how many of these or do these items have a name, or should I just refer them to glow sticks, or?
No, glow sticks are these, and takes out another one, like a glow stick. That like she makes glow. These glow. These shoot. Not sprinkles, but things.
How many do you have in stock?
Well, just these. My friend, bless his soul, he made one each, and well, the people that he made them for didn't like it, so now I have them.
Ah.
Quick question.
Are you there?
Sorry. Yeah, that's what I'm asking. Am I there?
I don't know if you want to be there.
Just behind me the whole time.
I want to be there.
In following Kaida, you would have seen him enter a building.
In that case, I would have followed him.
All right.
So yeah, at this point, I step out from behind Kaida.
Oh, hello.
Hi. Sorry for not saying anything. Kaida is a big one.
Oh yes, he's quite healthy, isn't he?
Now, these staffs, I'm assuming they are not dangerous. Wands, I'm sorry. These wands are not dangerous, right?
No, they were children.
Ah, yes, of course. And how many uses? How often can you use them? Do they have to recharge, or do you just pour in some magical energy? How does it work?
Not sure. I've never really tested. This one, the stronger one, does, like I said, have its limitations. This one is two or three times a day. I don't remember. These other ones basically as much as you want.
Thank you.
How much would it be for all of this?
Let's say these lesser ones for 2 gold each.
2 gold each. And how about the more potent one?
This more potent one, it's been a long time. I don't really care to keep it. Well, normally I would give it for 50, but if you're going to be taking the other ones, I can give it... Let's call it 50 for all of them.
50 for all of them? How much? How many wands were there? Or?
There is fire, snowflakes, insects, cobweb,
Gold?
and the fairy fire.
Wasn't there a gold one?
2, 4,
yes,
6,
on the gold one.
8. Because there's 8 golds for the non-potent one if it was 2 for each.
10.
Or 10?
Yeah.
Okay. I had 2 for each. Yeah, sure. Fuck it, why not?
Very well. Let me just package them for you. Or would you like to take them as is?
I'll just take them.
But
Very well.
did you buy all on or just the non-potent ones?
This was all of them. I bought everything.
Okay. In that case, I'll ask you if I'll offer to split, because I'm also very interested in them.
All right. Nice. Well, here you go, and it is, as always, a pleasure doing business with someone.
Thank you. I'm gonna
Of course.
put the wands in my my pack. That's somehow hidden behind my cape. But then I'm gonna ask her about. I was looking at the other shops, but then I see some of these buildings that are closed. Did something happen or?
Oh no, that's a fairly heavy topic, if I may say so. It's nothing that you young men should concern yourselves about. It's business issues.
Business? Were they bought or?
Well, no, not quite. Not everyone out there is as kind as myself or you. Some people are demanding and dangerous.
And was this fairly? I assume fairly recent, or was this? Has it been like a couple days, weeks since the closure of the business?
A couple of them have been closed for a while. You seem very interested.
I mean, I just want to explore my options. Again, I got these great wands from you. I intend to explore more and improve on my performance.
We might not look like as what, but we're also in a different kind of business, and finding out why these businesses here shut down might help us avoid the same fate.
Well, in that case, you may want to avoid sure. You may want to avoid the red scales, then they are unpleasant to deal with. I've had them here for a while, but I don't think they see me as a threat. I don't really make many sales.
Sorry, you said red scales I assume competitors of yours? Or?
Oh, a nasty. No, not competitors of mine. Nobody sells ones like the ones that you just bought, for example. I sell trinkets, bubbles. My main income is I have some property out in the Iron Lane, but I'm just here for fun, really. The Red Scale are just nasty people.
And which area should I avoid or should I take to avoid, or which area should I avoid these red scales? Or
Oh well, I'm not so sure about that. They just take wherever they feel they are owed. Really, I don't know too much about this. I try not to deal with them as much as possible.
so going off with this conversation, can I tell like how heavy the name of like the red scale is? Like, is that like from how this conversation and the way the words being used? Can I tell how? Like,
Make an insight check.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Give me a second. Come on.
Can while he's doing that, can I see if she's hiding something from us?
6.
Okay, yeah, Christoph, make an insight check.
7.
7. Really, the most that you get is that she's an old woman who has lived probably through worse things, and she doesn't want you guys to get in any danger.
Okay.
She does say that they have been around here, these parts, the Artifice Avenue. They don't bother me, but others are not so lucky.
And also, what time is it right now? Is it like...
It is early afternoon.
Okay, that's what I thought. Right. Thank you for the info, Gran.
Of course.
I'll make sure to avoid the red scale as best as possible. And again, thank you for the wands. And will be making my way to the other shops to see if they have anything of interest with trinkets just like these or different.
Well, good luck with that. You will find no better trinkets than with me. You take care of yourselves, young men.
I'll leave a gold coin on the table, and thank you for helping us avoid possible problems in the future.
And they're generous too. I wish my grandkids talked to me like that.
And
you're breaking my heart, DM.
And well, one more thing. Who was the one who special ordered these? What was his name?
Oh, he's that was many years ago. He's not
Is he not around anymore?
My condolences.
Back in the 10th century, long time ago.
Well, I would like to pay my thanks, but I guess I can't do that anymore.
Well, I'm sure he would appreciate it.
I make my leave, and then I try to fight Theron because Theron's not here.
Mm-hmm. Theron, whereabouts are you?
I'll just be standing around at the door. I think that'll be funny.
Okay. Jesus is out there with you. He got himself some lunch.
You see Christoph starting to pull out a copper wire and just pointing it in a random direction, and then hold still for a moment and spot you. Ah, perfect. You've got information. Kinda?
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
Sorry, I just announced that we had information, and I think you can do it better than me.
Oh, really? Jokingly,
Yes.
jokingly, put like my finger to my forehead and just pull out like the strands, and just do that whole kind of memory share. Just gonna airdrop these memories.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
So you receive the information that is intended.
Karen's just gonna like look at Jesus and just be like, "Why'd you bring me any?"
Oh, you
Oh.
didn't ask?
You know what happens when you don't give us anything? I'm gonna take out the cobweb one and use it on.
What the fuck?
Christoph is desperately trying to suppress a grin
and
failing.
as like that thing pops, I'm gonna use like minor illusion to make like that kind of like party popper sound, like whatever noise that is. As the cobweb shoots out.
Oh my god! I just had an awful, terrible idea.
Place is right down the street. If you want anything, let me order. I guess I don't know.
Hey,
What?
hey, God.
Yes.
Could you theoretically minor illusion and like make someone think they have tinnitus?
Oh no.
I
As someone with
mean-
tinnitus in real life, please don't.
Hold on.
That's
hold
horrible.
on. Minor
Warcraft.
At least a party popper. That I thought
Hold
of
on.
fireworks and shit. Then I'm like, oh, tinnitus.
It's like
Just
some
give
little
your
firecracker
enemies
noise.
Tinnitus. They'll hate it.
Let me just sneeze, but I'm just gonna. Sounds like I'm gonna.
Now,
I
the,
threw that
the
firecracker.
question is, would people in this setting know about tinnitus? And the answer is probably yes. So in theory, you can make a minor illusion tinnitus.
However,
It's not a one-person thing because it's an area essentially.
Tinnitus AoE.
also, there's another thing to consider. Especially in a world where CSGO flashbangs are not a thing, it is really hard to describe how a tinnitus actually sounds like. So probably people who don't have tinnitus wouldn't make a very good interpretation of one.
True. However, fireworks do exist. So
Fair.
Someone's got to set them up.
and
set 'em
someone's
up.
gonna set him up and experiment.
So prerequisite, have experienced tinnitus at some point.
Okay, so how many wands? I got a red one that was embers, a snowflake,
Red one, a
cobwebs.
snowflake, cobwebs, gold, fireflies. Yes.
Okay, I'm just adding them into my inventory, so just want to make sure.
And the fairy fire one.
Oh, yep, fair fire. Yep.
Tinnitus minor illusion. My God.
Kinda,
I'm
you
gonna
reckon
remember
you-
that for another character.
Hey, whoa,
Kinda.
whoa. I guess
Not
it's
for
not
this.
that
I'm gonna.
broken.
I'm gonna carry this into another campaign.
Oh,
Nice.
I'm gonna use that against my players.
No.
Yes.
That's also a good way to do that. You enter a room, all you hear is ringing. You can't hear each other. It's just ringing.
New cantrip, minor tinnitus. It's horrible. I love it.
This is why people drink.
Yes.
It just makes me kind of think like, because I was in the last with the last group when we were like going through the dungeon, just imagining the possibility of there being a room in that dungeon that's just tinnitus is so fucking funny.
I just had an even worse idea. You take an object, like anything that can be thrown, and you
You know what? There's
enchant.
probably a dungeon out there in the world that does have a room that is basically that, but worse.
Oh, sick.
You need to enchant a light and minor tinnitus on a rock and just throw it in a room.
It's like an artificer thing.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Ye olde flashback.
That's pretty clever, actually.
I'm gonna make these and sell them as one-time use items in my campaign now.
Alright,
Anyway,
continuing.
Jesus comes
Yeah.
back with kebabs for everyone. I didn't know everyone was hungry. I just assumed. Anyway, here you go. Here you go. Here you go.
I'll take a kebab.
Hell
Wait, what
yeah.
are we getting?
Kebabs.
Oh! Thank you.
So what now?
No, we're avoiding people of the red scale.
Which means we're
Quotations.
finding out who the red scale are.
Yep.
Oh yeah, do I know anything about him?
Make a history check
Okay.
if you would like.
3.
3, not great. Not great. But you can infer, given that Aqua is from the jewel scale, that just evil
Evil.
or not good.
Evil.
And certainly different.
Alright. I would troll along to another shop, but
Mm-hmm.
but I'll wait before to do anything else with the group.
You'll wait for what?
Yeah. For the group to decide what to do next. Before I
My
just go
brother in
off.
Christ, you are part of the group.
Like, I guess this is out of character, but I feel like investigating the red scales is something that we should do as a organization instead of as a party.
Probably a good idea. Good thing you said that because I was definitely gonna go snooping around.
I mean, we can do that if that's more fun.
I can still snoop. I can still snoop either way.
More fun, also, probably more deadly.
Fun is more important than winning, I guess.
Alright, yeah, sure, then let's go
Is it
figure out.
really? Are you sure?
If we die, we die.
Let's ignore what this nice dwarf lady said and just completely go straight into what they want. Go hunt them down.
Let's start a TPK.
Well, in that case, I should probably finish up the units for the enemy.
Good.
Which is,
Let's go to war. A level
Nice.
9 D&D party versus an army.
well, you have your own army
Dude,
Yeah, I know.
of
Chris,
sorts.
just go and buy like a shitload of wolves and we'll just decimate any turn orders.
Oh, sure, because the wolves will
The action
definitely.
economy will be in shambles.
No, but you see, this is what warfare is for.
One wolf army versus
listen,
one
listen,
army.
You can try and make a unit of wolves. Oh, or trained ones anyway.
Nah, specifically they follow us in character and they're still individualized.
Nah.
Everyone has a different
We
name.
have rules for this.
You got say all their names.
These are Floofy 1 through 17.
If you're doing 1 through 17, that's a unit.
No, but we spell the Floofy different every time.
Fluffy,
I'm sorry,
scruffy,
I'll
Do
stop.
with you guys.
I'll stop.
Fluffy, Scruffy, Jerry,
But
Henderson.
Henderson.
What is this?
I was like Tom and Jerry. Tom and Jerry.
Yeah, then next one's Tom.
Give all of them like
Tom's a
super
cat.
normal. Give all of them a super
Jerry's a
generic
mouse.
name.
Get over it.
Then name one of them like Prince Theodore III or something like that.
Alright, this is getting out of hand. We can leave it there till next time when I have enemy units for you guys to fight.
And a wolf unit.
No, but seriously, if you guys want to make an extra unit, I can... It's an operations test.
Operations +2, let's go.
All right, can I make an extra unit? But that's just like my distraction unit. This is me.
Can I make a unit that's just full of flashbangs?
God. What have I done?
An arrow.
Unit flashbang.
Grenadiers.
Unit tinnitus.
Yeah, they're just grenadiers, but they throw rocks.
We're just finding literally every high elf that knows minor illusion and training them to be tinnitus unit.
Hell yeah. See, this is this is some cruel and unusual shit. Making flashbangs.
Oh my god. Again,
I'm so
fireworks do exist. It's just someone at some point probably has had the idea of pointing it at a person.
I mean, that's how you make guns, don't you?
Yeah.
That's
Or
what I mean.
explosives.
Actually, speaking of, do we have guns in this world? I
Rare.
never
They are
wondered.
rare.
Okay. Rare.
Shit.
Okay.
Oh, sick! All right. I'm gonna
Also,
find
do
a
you
gun.
do you have rules for guns, or will that something you have to make up on the spot?
I don't have, but I can find some and use those.
Okay.
We'll
Don't worry,
worry
I'm not
about
looking.
that if you get guns.
Yeah. This is just general curiosity. I don't.
Can I
know
make
the
like a magical gun? I also have a question. The new spell I got. So how flexible is this? Like the spell? So if I try to turn my cape into like a magic, just basically a magical armor, but does it still keep the flexibility of my cape, or does it turn really like straight into glass?
What, with the cantrip or the spell?
The actual spell. I believe I'll have to do. Well, I think I can do
With
like
the
the
spell.
cantrip too. I think I could do the cantrip too. It'll just take longer, maybe.
Not necessarily, because your cape does fit in a 5-foot cube.
I'll make a rock launcher. Reasons.
Sorry.
I mean, rock launchers do exist. They're called giants.
Oh, I thought you meant sling.
I was about to say, yeah. Let's get a sling.
Sling is a pebble launcher. A rock or a boulder. That's a giant. Let's see. You want to make your cape into glass.
So yeah, because I was wondering how the specifics of the spell
you have
work.
to use the spell because the cantrip is just for turning sand into glass.
Sand. So yeah, so with the like greater fabrication. Yeah. So like, because I know this this was a spell you made, correct?
Yes, I made that.
And so I was curious on how flexible you're going to be with the spell, if because I saw that it is if I turn things into glass, is it possible for me to still keep the let's say again, for example, my cape that I have on my character. If I turn that into glass, but still have a way to keep it where it keeps its flexibility as a cape instead of as like just like a board or something like that, like a glass window.
Here's all I'm gonna say. Fiberglass does exist.
All right.
It is a thing that exists.
Oh my god. What the fuck? Okay, so
Hell yeah.
all right,
So,
so,
here's what would probably happen. Your cape would become mostly invisible.
yes, yes, it'll be invisible, but it's there, right?
I mean,
Veneration is... Sorry.
sort of. I guess, yeah.
Yeah, it'll be invisible, so like, yeah, that you can hit me from my back.
Mostly invisible.
Sorry, what was that?
Mostly invisible.
Mm-hmm. And so I was wondering, yeah, so I was wondering, so basically if I turn it will turn invisible, but like, because I also saw that like the glass is resistant to magical damage.
That's true, yeah.
And so I was basically use my own cape as like basically a shield if it's possible. For
Right, you
just
can
more
give it a
magic.
try.
Yeah. But I just want to clarify with you if that's something that's possible within the.
You can
the
definitely
spell.
turn your cape into glass. Whether or not it will work as a shield, not sure.
Okay. Yeah. So yeah, that will be something that I'll definitely attempt to do either. While we're waiting
You
for.
can do it right now.
Yeah. Like if that's fine. What would you do? You want me to? What would you like me to roll?
Nothing.
for
It's
that?
just a spell. It happens.
Okay. I was supposed to say, okay, did you want me to roll? All right, so yeah, I'll just do it on my cape
It
then.
is a medium object. Your cape is now somewhat transparent, and if something were to target it directly, it has an AC of 13.
You just gave me the terrible idea of glass chainmail.
And that is a terrible idea.
Yeah, but it would look fancy.
Yeah.
Well,
So,
it wouldn't look like much, actually.
So
is
I
magic
will probably
glass.
try to test some things against it. Like,
Anyway, I need to go. I'm sorry.
Yes, no, that's
See
okay.
ya.
We can leave it there for now.
Bye.
See ya,
And
guys.
your testing, we'll get to.
Oh yeah, I'll be ready next week. By the way.
Good.
I think I'll be available next week as well. I
Excellent.
don't think I'll do anything.
Bye.